Marvel Spider-Man 2 San Diego Comic-Con panel has wrapped up. Harry has been revealed. Miles has a new cut. The symbiote suit looks even better. And of course, Venom is here. We're going to break it all down here. It starts off with Harry and Peter having a conversation. Harry's basically explaining how it's a miracle he's even there, because the last time we saw him, he was in the symbiote liquid chamber. I'm pretty excited to see how he actually got out, because the symbiote didn't look like it was working. I talked about that in my last video. Then we get a cool shot of the two Spider-Men jumping off a building. I believe in one of the new areas, because I think that tower is from the mainland. Then we get some shots at the new scenery, and then we're taken to an amusement park where Harry is introduced to Miles, Genki. I'm assuming MJ already knows who he is. Small change, MJ's got a new hair design as well as Miles, so that's pretty cool. Miles also says something about Peter having a new job and if they're going to have time for tutoring, which is probably Spider-Man work. Then we get a shot of Kraven's team blowing up the roof of this house, and then a new difficult NPC to fight. I think it'll be kind of like the Demon Swordsman. And obviously this guy's got an axe. Then we get a new look at the web wings on the Advanced Suit 2.0. And we get to see how this is probably going to work with this suit. And the scenery is looking absolutely great here. Then Peter's talking to MJ, and he's basically saying he needs info on Kraven. Which of course MJ will probably be able to get. We get a shot of Kraven's men having a bit of a search, I suppose, and then Peter doing this serving job, which is interesting, and then also finding this new animatronic dog thing, which we've actually seen twice now. Right, here's a cool part. This is when they find the Venom symbiote. I don't know who that is, but obviously we can see the symbiote. This is probably before they put it in that chamber. This next part is crazy. We see Martin Lee. He's talking to Miles, and Miles says, "Lee, you have no idea what you took from me." So Miles, he might end up doing something to Lee. If we look in the background, obviously there's fire and a giant propeller, as well as Peter helping someone. So this is interesting. Now, there is an explosion here. There's Peter, and I'm not sure who that is, but in the fire, I think it's Yuri Watanabe, aka Wraith, who we know is going to be in this game. Right, so Peter is talking to Miles' mum here, and she's saying all Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. So that's definitely interesting to think about, I suppose. Right, so in this part, MJ is hiding from Peter with his symbiote, and while she's doing that, you can hear her say, "Peter's not acting like himself. Go help him." I believe she's talking to Miles, but this just means how much the symbiote is taking over Peter. This part here is probably gonna be some sort of fight that you have to do. I'm not sure where it is. There's a bunch of paintings and artifacts. There's even like a moose thing on the wall. Now here, the symbiote is trying to kill the lizard, which one, it's massive, and two, the lizard's screaming, so the symbiote is retracting itself, because obviously, as we know, the symbiote can't handle loud sounds. And then we get some more generic scenes, but then we get the reveal of a close-up symbiote Peter suit. It definitely looks way more textured than in the gameplay trailer, and look at all them spikes coming out. We can also see Peter in this part here if we look carefully, and then MJ staring at someone. We can see their hair here, so someone's obviously hurt. Then we get to see Miles charging up with his new blue lightning, which just looks so cool. Now here we can see the symbiote in the liquid chamber just sitting there with no one in it. So I'm not sure if this was before Harry was in it or after. Now Harry's mad at something because he's throwing something out the window. But while this bit plays, we can hear Venom say, "We're going to kill the world." And then it cuts to a scene when Venom's absolutely tearing apart one of Kraven's jets. And then he lands and does one of his Venom roars with all Kraven's people behind him. And then it's done. I wish there were more, but there isn't. And I think this might be the last bit of trailer we get until the game comes out. Now, there is something else. They released a little something extra. Basically, they're making a new console or PlayStation bundle for the Spider-Man 2 game, which looks absolutely amazing. But if you listen to the audio, it's actually pretty interesting.
I need your help! What is this stuff? Wait, Pete! I got an idea! Nice! One more time! On three! 1, 2, 3!
Obviously, it sounds like the symbiote is trying to bond with Peter for the first time, and Miles is trying to get it off him. Hopefully, this is actually in-game audio and not just a bit of a promo audio. So that was my breakdown for this trailer. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments. I'm really hyped for this game. I can't wait for it to come out.